I am very anxious for also the NHL that's going to be going on, and maybe that's why I'm not going to be on the Boston-Toronto game, because my eyes are probably going to be a lot more focused on this Philadelphia Flyers versus New York Islanders game. If you listen to us, you know that I am a Flyers fan. It's a 3-2 series in favor of the Islanders right now, so the Flyers need this win. I'm a little too nervous to put my money on either side of this. The over was tempting me, though. If I'm leaning anywhere, it's leaning over at plus 100.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, the Flyers were able to come in and force a game 6. Can they keep it going and force a game 7? I know a lot of Islander fans were up here in New York where I live that were hoping they could close it out in 5, and they weren't able to get it done. I think the Flyers are a little bit deeper than the Islanders, so maybe as this series keeps going deeper, it'll turn into the Flyers' favor.
The game I am going to be on in the NHL, though, is the Vegas Golden Knights versus the Canucks. And I think the Golden Knights are going to seal up this series here, and they're not going to make it go to a game 7. Vegas holds a 3-2 lead in the series, and I think Vegas would have been able to shore up that series in 5 if it wasn't for just the stupendous goalkeeping by Demko. He had 43 shots against, saved 42 of them. It was a 2-1 victory for Vancouver, who only had like 13 shots. They had less than 20 shots on the night. So Vegas, they were able to put up the pressure. It was just a hot goaltender that stopped them, and Vegas, every win they've had in this series has been multi-goals. So minus 1.5 at plus 108. I'm going to take those positive odds.
Yeah, I have not been able to catch too much of this series. The West Coast series have been a little tough for me here with these 10:30 start times and all the
A little
NBA
too late.
playoffs going on and the MLB, and something's got to give, Higgins. So, unfortunately, that's been some of these West Coast series. But talking about the other West Coast series, the Stars and the Avs, those overs have been hitting like crazy. So it kind of makes me think this over 6 in this series could hit. Am I way off on that, or does that seem like it's in play?
It's been kind of back and forth in this game so far, or in this series so far. So Golden Knight had a shutout in game 1, winning 5-0. Wouldn't have hit there. In game 2, it would have hit when the Canucks won 5-2. Game 3 wouldn't have hit, and Knights had another shutout 3-0. Would have hit in game 4 when the Knights won 5-3, but in game 5, 2-1. So it keeps alternating back and forth. So I guess by that logic, since it's every other one is an over hit, then yes, this over 6 would hit on that trend in game 6.
Okay, but it hasn't been like the Avs and the Stars, where every game's just flying over that 6.
No, not at all. So we'll have to keep an eye on it. That's why the over 6 is minus 110 either way. It'll be interesting. But yeah, minus 1.5. Taking the puck line always puts you on edge, but who knows? An empty net goal can always help put you over on that. So plus 108, some pretty good odds.